Hey, Kylie, and welcome to your Demonade reading, since that's the name that it ended up being. So, I'm going to start first with finding out who is on your ass, and then we're going to go through all the trouble because it's needed of finding out like why, if it's attached to a person, if it's attached to you, and how to like clear it out. So, get comfortable for a little bit. So, I'm going to start with the Angel Tarot. Every daemon or demon has an angel that you can call to bind it. It's like the light compels the dark. It's two sides of the same coin. The frequency that I am using is from a channel on YouTube called The Sound Healers. This one is called The Moon, Shadow to Light, and that's what I was drawn to for this. So let's find out what is hidden in the shadow. What angel has the power to compel the demon that is giving Kylie issues? Death. And usually I don't even like death is like a rebirth or a new thing starting. But if we are looking at the demon that goes along with death, you might want to consider like somebody wants you, your soul. I'm just messing with you. I mean, it could be, but like whatever, we're about to handle it, so it's cool. So the angel is Mumaya, God, the end of the universe. This is very rapturesque, man. Endings and rebirths, influences health and longevity. That's the positive, the angel that you need to remember. And I'm going to make sure to send you the info from my book for the angel and the demon, just so you have both to do your own binding at the end. I'm going to joke a lot, but you need to know that. Don't worry. You have been given dominion. We as a group of people have dominion over them. They are just stuck on the other side of the mirror. So I'm about to show you my screen now. It might make my video lag a little bit. I hate that. But this is the last Goetia, the last demon angel combination. It's like Z in the alphabet, so that means that you're probably overcoming something difficult. Now, what I just remembered, in accordance with this information, is that this demon is in charge of suicide, and he gets triggered in January, right around the time for the inauguration for a lot of people. Has the election or any political thing been getting you down lately? If anything, I would imagine with this, there would seem like things back to back to back were just going wrong and just trying to make you quit. Why are they trying to make you quit, right? Because if you do not decide to leave with the energy of death, if you decide to rebirth, which is the first thing here, and it's also with this card. Keep in mind, I did not get the information for my book from the card at all, but it's still the angel of rebirth. So overcoming this includes a new beginning, great receptivity, psychic abilities, mystical experiences, high initiations leading to major transformation and new knowledge, sows the seeds of new life, understands the law of reincarnation, how affinities are manifest on all levels, beginning of angelic transformation and mutation. No wonder it wants your soul. You're about to go past, and I just made a video about this today in Girl Talk that broke down the tree and how you can be on different levels, but you're about to bypass the abyss. If you make it out of the abyss, they can't come for you the same anyway or anymore. Like it's not going to be in their favor to try to come for you when you're closer up to the Most High. You're at the final stage of leaving that tree of death grasp, right? Announces the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, brings to an end, helps terminate what has been started, and that's in general with the angel. Concrete achievements, materialization, concerns with medicine and health, terminal phase in which the seeds of renewal are found, accompanies the dying, great experience of life, opening of conscience. So you're going to go through another level of awakening. And the goal is to try to prevent that, according to this Andromulus. Did I say that right? I don't want to say it like too many times and then they can pop out like, what do you mean? Am I allowed to say that? Whatever. I'm still trying to say it in my head, but I don't know if that makes a difference. Andromulus. And I'ma say it. Whatever. Difficulty ending a cycle or beginning a new one, a lack of receptivity, fear of mystical experiences due to a lack of spiritual or metaphysical knowledge and understanding, fears initiations in the evolution of one's conscience, preferring to continue living in an ordinary conscience, lacks knowledge or refuses to believe in reincarnation and eternal life, despair, impasse, blocked horizons, depression, tendency to abdicate, to give up, or to nourish negative ambiances and old patterns. So, oh, here's another level. So if you have any planets, do I have your chart info? I'm about to text you. Or I could just check my phone to see if I have it first. Because I feel I'm getting the feeling that this one is attached to you directly. So, Kylie. No, so it does look like I need to write you anyway while I'm recording this video. And I'm about to ask you to confirm your details because I do have a Kylie in here. But I'm not sure if it is you. Are you from New Zealand? Is that even the accent they have? I don't know what New Zealand does sound like. Because it was not a last name on there. Now I'm scrolling up like, hold on, didn't I have your information? I think my accent is more Australian. But hold on, you had to get your mom to send me money because you were in New Zealand. So that is you. Okay. I'm like, it's very rare that I would have like multiple Kylies from New Zealand. That would be freaky, right? So it's in your first house, sweetie. This is on you. Like, I don't see. Hold on. You know what's so funny? Because I looked at your first house and I said that it's on you. That's not even indicated in the chart. But suddenly my eye was drawn to your sun. It's on you, boo. Your sun is at the 25th degree of Pisces. I love psychic stuff. And it looks like you'll be able to do all of this soon because you have Sophia in first, which is why you're being blocked. I need to know the exact degree. Yeah, no, this is on you because the way the book goes, it would say Pisces 20 to 25, and then 25 to 0.50 would be a different angel David combination. You have it at 25.54. So no, this is exactly what's about to happen to you at the beginning of the year. I've been doing posts all this week on people who are or were asleep until now, and then they're going to be embodying a new consciousness in order to like military style suddenly bring a whole bunch of light when Earth is supposed to be getting the darkest. You're meant to help a lot of people in the future through the messages that come through you, which is why this second part here, this additional set of things that the demon is working on are being pushed on you now. So difficulty opening up to spirituality and the divine, developing and living in accordance with a new conscience, atheism, unconscious death or suicide. What word is that? Repudiates, whatever. One's own existence, negative influence, bad health, disability, collapse, ruin, loss of employment of one spouse or friends, goes from one experience to the next without understanding, seeks to convince, acts against the natural order, forces materialization, knowledge, and science without conscience. So you got a hater that wants you to quit. Along with that energy comes depression, exhaustion, fatigue, tiredness, issues with your intestines, and suicidal thoughts. So I'm gonna come out of this. A whole hater attached to you directly. Now, I don't even need to I had other decks out because I was gonna like have to go into it to find out if it was a person. Nah, this is you versus you. So let's see. what shadow we need to pull out, or what thorn is it holding to in you to try to force this event to occur. So you would call upon the angel to bind the demon. If you don't understand that, look into the Keys of Solomon or the Book of Solomon, because it explains how he did it to save himself. But you can also do it by figuring out what part of you is it attached to. So what shadow does Kylie need to contact or make peace with in order to rid herself of this demon? Hmm. It's important to mention that Parasite came out. So it's like you could be trying to have a good day and have great thoughts, and then you'll like suddenly get these negative thoughts. Like, no, it's not going to work out for you. That's the demon that's attached to you. But what I'm getting is you didn't get to stand up for yourself a lot growing up. Like maybe you let a lot of stuff go past you, and it's like that's the energy that's being circulated to put a lot of density into your aura so that it's attracting negative things to happen to you or making you feel like you're under attack when you're in reality you're going through an initiation to purge all the leftover pain in your chest from the times that you weren't able to stand up for yourself. So there's a part of you that wants revenge or like wants to show everybody who treated you badly up. Anybody or anything that has made you feel like you were less than, or in this case, it feels like the energy of, you know, how when somebody is bullied in school and they get that feeling of one day I'll show you guys, but what if it doesn't happen, right? What if you don't get to show them per se? There's a part of you that is like, if such and such hadn't did this or this didn't happen, then my life wouldn't be the way it is now. And that energy is where that parasite is living in. It's like whispering in your ear every time something good's about to happen to you, and remember the times that it didn't. So in some ways, you're not even connected to your actual identity. You have found solace in this shadow or with this demon that sort of keeps you company in past upsets. So I say making peace with your past and forgiveness. That rebirth energy, that new cycle, that like let it all go. Like, all right, this is what happened. I cannot carry that with me where I'm going. And then suddenly it'll all drop out of your aura and you'll no longer have those negative patterns and that negative energy cycling in you. It's like you need one big release so that the old pain isn't what's used to make you say, I'm out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pull now from this Heal Yourself deck. Excuse me, because they're all up under there now. And then I'm going to pull from the self-care one because this is something that you can defeat eternally. I said eternally, but eternally. This is the final battle, the final countdown. Once you defeat this, like I said, you move up a tier. So let me just go ahead and show you because that's what I'm getting the feeling that I need to do because of referencing. So in order to be thorough, let me come up in here and show you. So can't use that one because it's incorrect. I'm gonna go with, so many of these are incorrect, which is funny to hear, but it's like everybody had a piece of the info and then they ran separate ways with it. And so everybody is just only posting or putting in the books their piece, not understanding, baby, that's one piece of the puzzle. If you guys will work together, y'all would have the whole thing together. It's like a Saw movie. Like you cannot solve how to get off of Earth without humanity working together. Everybody's in their own little groups. Like, hey, I have the right answer. You can only get through God through here, and that's not right. Y'all are all kind of fucking each other over by not talking. So you have a Pisces sun. You are aiming for the crown. That's what you're trying to get back to. Right now, you are right here in this place. This place is called the abyss. This is ruled by Pluto. This is where all the shadows come up, all the darkness, all the hidden stuff, right? Uh, After you get through there, like I was saying, back up here in this area, you could either go over here through Sophia, which is where it looks like you were supposed to be going because you had it in first, right next to Neptune, which, or you can go over here to the Jesus side, but it didn't look like that was indicated in your chart. You're going over here, which is more of a like avenging angel, angel of judgment, right? Jesus or that wisdom energy is more like angel of peace, angel of mercy. Nah, over the female side, they dropping bombs. That's where you're going, like revenge from the sky energy. So in order to make sure that you don't get up there and rain down Holy Ghost fire on the other demons to clear them from the earth, something number 72 is trying to keep you in the abyss. For some reason, it just hit me like that's going to make so much sense to you suddenly. And then you're going to be like, hell no, not on my watch. So what can Kylie focus on at this time? Rid herself of this energy trying to prevent her from ascending. Then I say you gotta let it go. You need to go watch Frozen. Let it go, or your heart will be frozen. If you keep looking back, you're gonna turn into a pillar of salt. You gotta let that stuff go, or it's gonna be the thing that drags you down. This is like no more revenge, no more like it happened because it happened in the past, and you had to learn to let it go in this life. You had to just be like, all right, I'm still gonna be great, and not let it hold you back. Because now that's fucking creepy. See how it was right here? They were behind you when you were supposed to let go. If you don't let go, that's like the sequel. And look, the card numbers aren't even next to each other. It's 26 right here, and it's number 2 over here. But look, they sort of, that is absolutely the same woman getting yoked up by those demons in self-sabotage if she does not let go. I ain't even gotta say nothing. That's eerie enough. So let's focus on what you need to do to heal this so that you can let go of the things that you feel scarred you so deeply that you are not in the place in life where you would like to be. And this is the self-care deck. Because love is like the antidote to everything. Love is the Holy Ghost energy, the Sophia energy. And as soon as that comes in there, demons run like, ah. Like if you ever liked the guy that like didn't like himself really, and you tried to love him, and immediately he's like, ah, and it ruins it because they can't stand love. So what does Kylie need to focus on at this time for her healing? Ooh, you got fun stuff. So once again, no coincidence that and now I can show you, just in case. Let me pull this up. That's gonna lag. So hold on, let me show you this just because it came as a recommendation. This frequency is from a frequency healing channel. There's the whole major arcana over there, so you can pick whichever frequency you would like to align with. I would definitely recommend this Heal Your Broken Heart one because this says sound healing and listening to music. It seems like you are going to have to tap into your light to like push it away from you, like putting so much light and healing energy in you that you're not even a vibrational match for what is trying to whisper in your ear. So this is listening to positive, upbeat music, music that helps you purge the emotion that you're feeling too. But don't get into that loop of just listening to sad music so you can cry, because then you're on your way out there too. No, you have to like release it and then get to that point where you're like, you feel better, and then listen to the happy music, because you got to get the gunk out too. You can't just jump straight to the happy stuff or it's going like sneak up on you. So sound healing, that's this sound baths and stuff. There's a whole plethora of different sound healings you can do. And all you have to do is say, I accept. And they'll do Reiki on you through the computer. Like that needs to be your focus from now until January, when that is triggered in your chart for your new gifts and stuff to come in. You would like your new gifts to come in, and then suddenly you have this amazing clarity about life, not have your gifts coming and then you notice that there's like a demon sitting next to you, like, I've been waiting for you to see me, sis. Like, that's not. Mm-mm. So a beauty ritual also came up. This is more, I'm feeling like, get into you. What do you want to do to spruce up your flower? What do you want to pour into yourself? And yes, this can be an actual makeover, you coming up with a routine for yourself, but it's feeling to me like you need to put yourself first in a way that highlights the best parts of you so that you're not tearing yourself apart every day, because the energy that is hanging around you is trying to make you see through like whatever the opposite of rose colored glasses are. Like shit colored glasses. So that you are hating everything instead of finding anything good about your life. And literally, I was trying to decide whose video I was going to do first tonight. And then you popped up on my post and you said something like, I think my spirit team has given up on me. No, your demons are just louder than your angels right now. And so this video should help you shift a little into that, even if it takes you having to do a couple energy healings first. Salt bath as well, although that's just for you and your aura getting this stuff out. That has nothing to do with the demon. He's going to watch you while you take this salt bath. So you have to do the other part with the binding. So what positive message can I close out this session with for Kylie? I mean, change. That's the butterfly coming out the cocoon. It says, change and flow into transformation. You ain't got much of a choice, so I can see that. Life is moving in an ebb and flow of change. Accepting change makes it much easier to navigate. Embracing change is the key to thriving. So if you have any bad habits that you've been holding on to, or vices, or anything that you've been using to bypass the pain of having like a energy sucking demon on you, get rid of those vices, because that actually makes it easier for it to talk to you or cling to you. 7-Eleven on the clock also. Expectation is the next one. Expectation. Believe in better outcomes. Life delivers us what we expect from it. Ask yourself, what is the best that could happen? Expect good things so life can rise to meet you. Perspective. Consider the big picture. Step back and try to get a different view of your situation. Seeing things from a soul level will give you a clearer and higher perspective, because this is actually about balance. Maybe you weren't the best person in your past life and you had a lot of stuff to make up for. That is the plight of the Scorpio rising. This life kicks you in the teeth because of something you did the last life, and you got to suck it up in this one and become a better person, despite the fact that you don't know why all this is happening to you. Balance, because harmony can be restored. Harmony happens when you tend to and nurture all parts of your life. Nurture a healthy respect for your time, your boundaries, and your space, because you are about to go on a new spiritual path. Realign with your spirit, refocus on your spiritual life, and actively connect with the divine. Honoring your true self allows you to get back in sync with your highest good. And just because they want you to know they're still there, you just can't hear them right now because you're kind of depressed. Helpers. You see how they looking like, oh my goodness. If she does not look over here, like, come on. Help is here for you. It's okay to ask for help. You do have support in your life. Give those around you a chance to help you, accepting that their help is a gift for you both. Share your love generously also came out. Like, how do you show your love and appreciation? And I feel like that's, once again, for yourself. How do you show love to yourself for making it this far, despite all the things that have had to have happened for you to be a Scorpio rising? So I look forward to your feedback on this, and I hope that it's really, really helpful because you gotta step back from the edge, man. Have a good day.